Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Cultist Simulator, the Mariner mod. We are now officially playing on the 1.0.8 version of the Mariner mod. Ignore my some old mods that I made for myself. We won't be playing with those. And yes, we're going to hit continue, though this is a new game. Where were we? We've loaded the game. This is what we see at the start. And yes, our previous game ended with dear old Moby. I won't spoil the ending beyond that it ended. And our new character shall be Aldair, which is randomly generated. I've never met anyone called Aldair, but what have you. So, we start off with the sail verb, with 7 crewmen, yes, 7 crewmen, plural crewmen, the kite, and London, and a box of ciphered instructions. I've read through all this before in the first playthrough, I think, so I'm just going to let's dive right into it. Our destination will be London first and foremost. Strange to go back to London again. It is a port I often skip. Too many memories. But the man from Marseille paid a significant amount for this letter to be delivered outside of the system. We are a smuggler of sorts. It's good to be back. And here we have checkpoint reached. Something. The elegist. Something. Oh, these aren't the crewmen. The getting to know my crew. Docking to London. Up the Thames until the river is more brown than grey and the air more noise than silence. Here we dock. And the rains patter. We have some thrill. We have some sailor stories, and we've not yet discovered either the bar nor the wharf. However, let's get to know the crew and navigate my thoughts as I will figure out how I like the board set up in a bit. An unpleasant surprise. Did we make an error when docking here? Did the last storm leave us with a gift we failed to notice until now? We don't know, but the kite is wounded badly. I do not have the cash on hand to fix it until I make my delivery. And yes, we have of our durability, we have 2 wounds of timber. Navigate my thoughts. The moon is my constant companion on my travels. Also, we have the weather. And our crew member, we have a clumsy mute crewman, a cowardly fashionable crewman, a careless stout crewman, a flighty noisy crewman, an engaging bright-eyed crewman, a loquacious, bright crewman. Oh good, I'm having to read complicated words again. And a brave, boisterous crewman. So, give me a second and I'll arrange the board. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. I might tweak things around a bit later, but we have a few aspects. Clumsy is as likely to cause damage as to repair it, and mute is a restrictive one. Cowardly, yes, that one is, he's unlikely to attract more adventurous sort of sailor. Any other aspects? Bright, a remarkable conversationalist. They will help attract a more clever sort. Wonder if you can hit, you probably can't hit mute and bright, yeah. engaging a winning smile and a wicked sense of humour. This sailor will help attract more adventurous crew. And noisy. It is taxing to carry a tune near him. This may affect my dealings with the raconteur network. Yes. Anyway, let's see. Fortunately, we are given a fair bit of direction to start off with, at least as far as this game is concerned. We have a package to deliver. Plot a course. I have missed this music. Good to get back into it. Exploring the city. Can put this up here. And we have a package for Miss M with directions. Sure, we can explore. So, if you've not seen the first playthrough, I suggest having a watch for that if you've not played the mod for yourself, although honestly playing the mod for yourself is also a solid recommendation. I'm going to be skipping over a bit of dialogue if I've already read it before and it doesn't seem, worth reading again. First words. Before I rap on the door, I part my lips, uncurl my tongue, and I'm ready to speak. This up here. Miss Morland. We have... Yes. So we want to talk to her about this package. You're not the usual messenger. We are not. But if you can deliver messages discreetly, our lot can pay you well. Before I can even try to raise her, try to hand her the package, she pulls me inside. She studies my face, and I think I might have another opportunity for you. Yeah. We're getting back into it. She's explaining stuff to us. All night she tells me stories about someone, something she calls the centipede, and her pilgrimage up the waterfall to the edge of the world. One that flows at the threshold between the wake and the myth. You can't dream, can you? In a way, you're like her. Even for you, there is a way out. Beyond the wind, behind the rain. My broken heart aches. Could there truly be a way out of this muted world? So, you can't dream like her. So the centipede I know is banned from the Mansus. So I guess in a way we are as well, or it's implied that we can't enter the Mansus. Her eyes glint like candlelight. Think it over in the meantime. Didn't you have something? Think it over. In the meantime, didn't you have something for me? Which is a hint to go back to her with the package. Which we will. Ah yes, the other reason for your visit. Great. What would you like to receive in exchange? Surely not money. Actually, we need to... do we have a thing? My light card. I have forgotten which one gives, which reward. And I've also forgotten the reward, so we'll figure it out. The Travels of the Centipede, we know what that is. It's a story. And I should probably pull up my cheat sheet. There we are. Pull that over there. Delivered a peculiar package. As I hand her the package, she shifts through the drawers and hands me 2 crisp envelopes. Would you deliver that in a hurry for me, please? It isn't far, and I'm quite sure the recipients will reward you greatly for your... Oh, that was a weird bug. For your trouble. Okay, I'm not sure why that didn't come up first time. Yeah. So we have 2 letters, and also one thing that we can explore is this little button down here. So one of the new additions to 1.0.8 of this mod is it's integrating, I believe this is called the Codex. I think this is from another mod that they've integrated. It is basically a codex, a bit of a log of things that you might know about, or things you've discovered in this playthrough. And actually, I wonder. I'm not sure if this carries over to other playthroughs or if it's just this one. But it basically tells you a bit more information. My nature Lackhart. There is a pit in my chest, a more above my gut. I do not feed it with fresh experiences. It begins to if I do not feed it with fresh experiences, it begins to consume me. If I stick around too long, my blood runs cold and my joy starts to fade. So back out to the sea, onto the sea I go. And that's basically, does it tell us there? So it tells us more information. It also hints that if we run out of, thrill, I forget the opposite of thrill. Boredom basically begins to consume us. Keeps us going back to sea. The charming creature of Amsterdam. Miss Morland asked me to deliver a letter to this strange recipient. I did not hear much from her, only echoes. Some say she's an avatar of desire itself, others that she's unnaturally attractive. But that's something's wrong in her eyes, like she's been beyond the veil and never really, truly returned. I don't know what to think, yet. I wonder if that'll update. The hours. The sailors call them the fortunes. The Gnostics? I don't know how to say that word. Calls them the demiurges. The scholars call them the hours. They're the rumored. They're the rumor behind the waves. There we go. The refraction of solar rays. The voices conducting occult prayers. The sentient forces of nature that might actually be the hidden rulers of our world. Some whisper late at night. And the centipede. I've met Morland. My head spins from what she told me. She told me of the hours, the centipede. She says she's said to be a vagabond, barred from the house where they dwell. Everywhere else she's been, Morland thinks following her example could actually be a way out of this muted world and into some truer place. So that's a direction. Temptation exemplum. Okay. And a scrap of information. So, it is good to be back into the game. What shall we do first and foremost? Well, we need to, find a wharf and a bar. Which would involve exploring, I believe. We want to explore London. Salachana, I think, yeah, she's in London. The Veiled Lady of Amsterdam is in Amsterdam. Well, what other changes do we have? Let's have a quick read of them. Or at least have them up on another monitor. Found tune in London. The tune of the bars. Guided by rumour or memory, I will explore the heart of the Empire. If I stay open and receptive, I may finally discover the peculiar sounds of the city or be approached by a raconteur. I think that's a hint towards you know, keep trying and you might proc a raconteur encounter. Let's find Solichana. So the sewers of Amsterdam have been reworked, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Letter to Cultist Club. We have some money, perhaps a stroke of luck. I am spared the attention as well, yeah. Morland handed me this letter to deliver, even though the recipient is within the capital. I like to avoid her attention whenever I can. And then we meet. A tall Greek accepts the letter on her behalf. He offers me a drink and a hefty sum of money for the delivery. I mean, damn, if I could... I don't know how much, you know, funds are, but if one is enough to repair a good amount of a ship, it's pretty good money. I forget where I put funds. It's probably going to be a different layout to the first playthrough, just because it's been a while. You stopped singing? No, teach me how to sing. Or, not teach how to sing, but try singing again. It's been a long time. As I leave, my throat still tings with tingle. As I leave, my throat still tingling with passion. He sits at a table, looking at me. Your future may be found among the crowd. Listen to the rumors and learn to make sense of them. Farewell. And we have the other half of our heart. Singing, we have that now. What do we want to do? We can... like that. I think that's a more familiar layout. Although, pretty low down. That'll do. 2 temptations and Mr. Cultist. We've unlocked some more things. My nature half-heart. They call me a half-heart. Morland Cultist and some others before. A split soul. All I know is that something is missing, that my senses are on edge, like an exposed nerve. The Cultist Club and its manager. A tall, handsome, soft-spoken Greek. He is the dance master at the Cultist Club in London. The reputation of the club is known, but what do people know about its purveyors? Cultist has expressed interest in my development as an artist. If I impress him with the right songs, he will open up the stage to me. And the twins. Cultist told me I had a split soul, and it reminded me of a fable from Lake Fucino. A pair who was born incomplete, each carrying half of the same soul. They are said to have pulled on each other like the ocean on the moon, to tug at each other like the waves and at the shore. They sought to unite even before they ever knew the other's name. Yes, I am familiar with that story. And we have the tide. Time passes. So what we could do, I believe, is... from what I remember, we don't need an instrument for this, but we do need a song, which we currently lack. How do we get that again? This, heart and wind and moth. I mean, apparently either of them. Let's explore London with our half-heart. Extraordinary people or places. Yeah, this might be how we unlock the bar on the wharf. It's been a while since I have done so. And yeah, I know that it's been... Yep, we've unlocked the anchor. So we'll do that again for the wharf. I may be a bit late bringing this out, as life's been a bit hectic for me. My sister had her first baby, so I am now officially an uncle. Personal life got me distracted from YouTube and my other series of the Magical Mixture Mill likewise has been slow to come out as a result. Also, some sort of like chest infection or something. So before that whole thing, I was also coughing and spluttering, which has probably been conveyed in some of the videos. Now, I'm looking to get back into it. We don't want to do anything with that. We can explore, just for the sake of it, since I don't fully remember what I'm missing. I'll try this again. And we should be getting a subtle motif out of this. No, not motif. Maybe. I don't remember the name. Odd corners. There we go. So that is the that one. A wild motif. It's right with the word motif. Just subtle might be knock, perhaps. So what we can do is that will cover our authority. That will cover, yeah, the authorities. Protect us from the authorities. There we go. Yeah, we can look for more of that, and hopefully, well, let's get more songs out. We'll have a better time of it. The wharf, I think we can get cargo. We can also try to we can, or we will need to repair our boat before we leave here. Ooh, church bell. It's always good to see. Well, not always, but it's got a knock and lantern aspects, which we do need. Unfortunately, the weather is not in our favour at this time. Cargo. We can stock up on that, but we can also try to fix our ship. There we go. The cost will be that. Let's not forget that. And we can fix the other one as well. Repairs done. What can we do before we head off? First of all, we need to find direction, which will be the anchor, I believe. The intent. I think we need to do this. I can spend some cash. Let's cross our fingers. We don't particularly. Is this the right way to do it? Sure. I don't remember if there's another way of getting. What's it called? Rumour on the North Sea. Yeah. And let's combine that. Wanderlust is accumulating. I would like to rid ourselves of this man or this one. You see, I've put them in order again, so based on most a longing for home to least, unless there is there one without any? No. Yeah, I might want to get rid of the cowardly one and replace him with either a better crew member or just guests of the ship. We can do that. Although, since that'll take a while, I wonder what will happen. Here's an experiment. We don't have any other locations unlocked, so what kind of passenger will we get? Just no interest, I guess. Fair enough. Let's explore London. Some more possibly church bells. And here we have Amsterdam. That will be good for us. We can start doing this, I think. Either of these changed in our favour yet? Not really. What other changes? Just real quick, let's have a look. City events will now go back into rotation instead of only happening once. I'm not sure if that was... I think that was unintended. So yeah, they've fixed that. London 6 special events have been added, which yeah, is well, I look forward to seeing. Reworked what is allowed in some / many of the slots. That will mostly be evident in vaults. More stuff is allowed. I don't know what that means, but apparently more stuff is allowed. We'll have to keep our eye out for that. Yes. Some of the more special followers, or the more skilled followers, have had their numbers tweaked so that first mates, carpenters, and privateers, they now have more of a use, because before they only had one aspect each. They've removed the repeatability of many tasks to avoid abusing things. So yeah, the previous exploits we had with like going and mining for countless sap, that might have been patched out now. Who knows? We'll have to find out. And apparently they've removed some of the grindiness of repeatable vaults, so hopefully finding all relevant items should be much easier and less grindy. That'll be good. Still no interest in passengers. Tune of the market. Ooh. We can use that immediately for this. Yeah. We can explore London with our black cart to try and get... let's see if we can pick up a raconteur. Our wanderlust is accumulating. Hopefully our thrill will deal that. I've never really paid attention to this one all too much. Yeah, thrill's being eaten by it. Blank sky, that sucks. Just because of how useless, or how useless it is. For no other way of saying it. Oh, tune of the industry. That one we can only... the forge aspect, we need smog for that. We want to explore... I forget what that was. Attract them with tall tales. Oh yeah, for crew members. I think we would like to do that. Since we don't have the money to hire anyone at the moment. Oh, and we need to pick up more cargo. Sure. Yeah. Here we have a potential client to Amsterdam. That'll be good. Keep them in this state right now. We would like... There we go. If we wanted to pick up another person, we would have to sack a crew member, which I'm not opposed to, in all honesty. We have exactly one money for it. But we have an encounter with the raconteur. What do they want? Have I lost the ability to scroll on this for some reason? I'm not sure what's doing that, or if I've never been able to do it in the first place. Possibly that. Respond with a romantic story. Do we have that? Mortal, Dionysian, I've forgotten what romantic story looks like. I think I'm going to have to consult my cheat sheet. What do we have in London? At any bar we can do that, though we would need to what's the word? We'd need our, we need a talk verb 3. We shouldn't have enough time for this. Nope. What are we doing? We're doing this one. We have a bunch of this, which will help us for finding another passenger. So we want to trade that for is it that? No. That for that. There we go. Figured it out. We just have enough time. I might slow it down when you get close. There we go. Pause button, always useful. The love of the cut sleeve. The story of an emperor who loved his companion so dearly that he could not do anything to bother him. One day his companion had fallen asleep as they reposed so that the emperor's clothing was caught under. Rather than wake up his lover, he took a knife and cut off the embroidered silks. He held court for the day with a sleeve of cut silk, and all could witness his devotion. I believe that's a reference to like an old Japanese painting of someone cutting off their sleeve to not disturb a cat. Nice. I think so. Only based on what I've seen online. The connection made, the conversation flows. Enabler of many an aspirant. I believe we have that. Enabler, that is indeed Miss Morland. So we can do that. Yeah, some wanderlust, we're out of thrill, it might be time to leave momentarily. We can do this, and return to full speed. And I am going to sack this fella. I think I'm going to let the tune of the industry go to waste. Do all that. Yeah, it'll do. Season of Wanderings, that's going to possibly cause a problem for us. Yep, there we go. Scrap of information, can sit there. What do we need? Yeah, cargo first. The persisting glamour should help us. And the edge of static won't do anything, but oh well. We're stocked up on cargo, time to talk to you about that. Then we need to sack the crew member and find another passenger, or possibly... Let's try for this just in case we don't get it. I'd be surprised if we don't, but yeah, bad luck has happened. Okay, so we're on 2 out of, I reckon, 3. Really, no interest. Try again. What do we have in Season of Wanderings? It's gonna keep on ticking through. Cool, we have another passenger, so we're going to say goodbye to this fella. We shouldn't be too badly pressed for, you know, we should be okay for number of people on board. Ooh, that is a thing. You know, that hasn't happened before. Do we want to do that? How long does that take? 10 seconds, okay. I don't know if we're just dead here. I may have miscounted that. I've never paid attention, and this has never killed me in the past. If we do die, no matter. And our destination will be Amsterdam. There we go. Okay, phew. I got rid of that. So, good to know. That now kills you. I'm not sure if it was a threat to us before, as I'd not really had to worry about it. I could solve this with the Stone Authority of Winter or the Opposition of Edge. We have Winter from our half-heart. That might be a problem. I don't want to exhaust my crew members, so I'm gonna hope that this carries us through. I have smashed every bottle I could find and have made those responsible pour over the deck for the shattered glass. They may despise me, but the ship will run with military precision. So we got lucky on that, with just a half heart, or a lack heart. We made it through. Gambling. Well, we don't have any money, so... I also, actually, we have the weather on our side. No, which I'm not sure if that was before. The dice thrown overboard and the cards burned to cinders. Order has returned to deck on my ship. We're having problem with order. Problems with order on the ship. We spot a shape floating in the water. We're going to use this fella. At first we think it might be a seal, but later I tried to made a quick and drag there. We lift the body out of the water and lay it on the deck. Carefully we feel into the pockets. Find no identification, but something peculiar does fall bare. Trappings of heart ceremonies. We got lucky on that, I believe. Passengers leave us, give us some rumours, so we don't have to worry about paying for rumours again. We have some thrill. And sailor stories. There we go. Okay. Are these up there? Up there. It wouldn't hurt to unlock this. And I believe we can... How do we do this? A letter for them. We need to find her. So let's do that. Yeah. Getting back into the swing of things. Hopefully we will be making faster progress by not having to read through everything. What happened there? Oh, he was probably just exhausted from fishing the body out of the water. We have found the mate I don't know how to say that second word. Throw that in there, and we're going to keep exploring. This rumour probably going to go to waste. Yeah, probably. Idanga Forest. So not Copenhagen. No matter. We found the wharf. Our ship is in fine repair, but we can pick up some cargo. Looking for elsewhere. We found the pub, or the bar. We can't currently pick up any more songs as they are busy. I want to try using more heart trappings. I know last time I ordered them. Here we have the Veiled Lady. Excellent. So we can talk to her. And let's give Amsterdam another exploration. Put that there. And we can talk to you about that. Through clubs, through drawn curtains, through cigarette smoke, I pass. Then I finally spot her. Enchanté, she says, although her accent is not French. Because it's been a long time since she's been there, I think. Yes. An exercise in serendipity. Brackets. I'm not sure that's supposed to be there, but meh. Exploring Amsterdam, we have odd corners, so I think we are good in that regard. I've forgotten what odd corners give us. Anyway, we need to focus on getting our songs out. We could have... We'll go back to the Thesis Club at some point. While you are here, I need something back that I have lost. A trinket from a former life has been pilfered by some sewer rats. You seem like a person of action. Retrieve it for me, please. Amsterdam sewers. We will be exploring that when we have built up a crew, let's say, as these gents will not be sufficient. Let's throw that in there. Yeah, quickly accumulating Wanderlust. Art. Do we have either? Nope. Bring Amsterdam down here while we doctor it. There we are, stocked up on cargo. Yes. Crew members, people, all of that fun stuff. It wouldn't hurt to start looking for guests, I reckon. It seems we have not too much time here. The tune of the docks. Art and Grail. I think we are... Yeah, we're looking for winter at the moment, which I think, yeah, winter we'll get in Copenhagen. Not here, I believe, so that's going to have to pass us by. Longing for elsewhere? Grand. Keep an eye on that now. Tune of the markets, Edge and Grail. But we've already got our Grail. Anything else we can do? I'm thinking, like, what's the most efficient way we can use our time here? Ooh, a storm. That is actually good because we have what's the word? An edge motif that we can get out of this. With our songs will help us sailing on the seas easier. Tune of the Underworld. Well, we no longer need that since we just we already had the Tune of the Market. What we can do is we can explore here with our half heart. See if we can find good crew members. I think it would be worth hiring. What else? Nothing else really. That rumour will disappear. Opportunity for a basic crew member. A basic crew member? As in, like, one of these guys. We don't want that. Oh, I'll tell you what I just saw. Or I missed seeing. The Codex has more entries. Auntie Exeter. So this is interestingly giving us a bit of spoilers, if you will, about what awaits us in Amsterdam, or the sewers of Amsterdam. Below the city of Amsterdam lies a labyrinth of waterways and walkways built upon the water management system of this undrowned city. To that lightless place sinks down what cannot be tolerated by light of day, and among the thieves, renegades and smugglers operates a gang of adepts led by Auntie Exeter. She has pilfered a trinket from the Veiled Lady. I suppose this is good information for, like, so you're not going into the sewers thinking, what the hell am I doing here, and suddenly you're hearing the name Exeter for the first time. The charming creature of Amsterdam. Miss Morland asked me to deliver a letter to this strange recipient. Have we already read that? Wrong. Yeah, yes. So this is... We read the first paragraph. It's added in more, so that's an interesting way the codex works. I've met her. She's troubling. She's trouble too, no doubt about that. She barely touched the envelope I gave her and immediately requested I help her, almost like it was the intent all along. And she wants some ring back. Put that in yellow, so you're clickable? No. The ring is said to have been stolen by some kind of competitor of the Desire's emanations. A different interpretation of it. She told me of where they dwell, somewhere underneath Amsterdam's sewers. That is interesting. I hadn't made that connection of both Auntie Exeter and the Veiled Lady are what's the word? Competitor of the Desire's emanations. I suppose they are. They're doing their whole competition thing. Doesn't matter for us, we're not a dreamer. We're a sailor. But yeah, good to know, and a perspective of something that our character might not necessarily have, or at least I didn't pick up on the first time. What are we doing again? I've forgotten. What are we exploring? Amsterdam with that. Let's get some songs. We're going to look for guests. Vengeful motif. What does this again? Oh yeah, adventurous crew. That'll help. What was the order again? What is this flashing that you see there on the tide comes in? That just... I'm not sure what that is. You see that there, right? Like there's sort of a glow around tide comes in that winks off whenever we hover over a card. I don't know. I'm just going to ignore it myself. So we have... Let's go from about here. So that'll be Knock, then Lenton, Forge, Edge, then Winter. After Winter comes Heart, and then Heart becomes Grail, and then Moth. There we go. I know what I'm doing, don't worry. It's a chaotic layout, but it's a layout nonetheless. These still have some thrill, keep an eye on that. The tune of the market we no longer have need of. We have both of those. Potential client going to London. Ooh, lingering thrill, there we go. Let's see if we can pick up a crew member. There goes the last of our thrill. So we're going to be freaking out in a bit. What time is this? Ooh, we've been recording for 53 minutes-ish. Cannoneer has joined us. We are going to probably call it here for today, or for this episode. Good to be back into this mod. I've missed it. I've missed Cultist Simulator in general, and I look forward to making another playthrough with Aldair. Hopefully we'll be able to get a bit further than we did with Dear Moby. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments to add, feel free to leave a comment, and I hope to see you next time on Cultist Simulator, the Mariner mod.